Young Jason Burt quickly folds his hand. Kunix also out.
And to Tommy Vitas now. Got the Jack-3 of hearts, going to lay it down.
Around to the Montreal card rack, Jason Lavallée. He's got ace-jack. Pretty good hand here.
Well, he's on the button, in position, got good chips, and he is going to raise it to 200,000.
To George Clooney, who folds.
Now Freddie looks down at a 7-5 offsuit. He's got 80,000 out there. Cost him another 120 to make the call. And yes, he's reached for a lot of chips here. Those are $100,000 chips.
Raise.
And he is going to raise. Well, we predicted it. You know, this kid's getting under his skin a little bit, so he's going to try to bluff him a pot. Makes it 800,000. Now you're sitting on ace-jack. You're up against the chip leader. What do you do when you're in second chip position with this hand?
Freddie Deeb, the master at work, trying to pull off a bluff against the online pro. But look at the young kid. It's not like he's playing online. He's studying his man. He's not just looking down at a computer. He's trying to get a read on Freddie Deeb.
Well, he's trying to figure out if this is what we call a revenge raise or not. Indeed, that's exactly what it is.
It's possible to see Freddie Deeb sweat.
Well, right now, Jason's doing a little sweating. He's got to figure out what to do with the ace-jack here.
I'm on.
Wow. He has gone all in over the top of Freddie one more time, and again, he's made the right decision here. Now, Freddie Deeb has really got to be frustrated now.
Yep, he mucks his hand.
Yeah, if Matty just didn't call the 200,000, where at least you get to see a flop and you might bust the guy. Instead, he went for another 600.
Life is good for Lavallée. We're coming back with more action from the Festa Alago in just a moment. Stay with us.
Well, Bellagio is a classy place, beautiful looking place, nice looking poker room. Everything is nice at the Bellagio. And there's a lot of money at the Bellagio.
The buy-in for this tournament is $15,000. We had 275 entries, so we had over $4 million in prize money, and first place is $1.2 million.
When it boils down to it, believe me, that's what it's all about.
Welcome back to Bellagio. We're here on the World Poker Tour. 6 players remain.
Well, Bellagio is the Yankee Stadium of poker, no doubt about it. Players from around the world descend on events at Bellagio because it's a classy place. They put on classy tournaments, and there's big money here, Rennie.
Oh, there is. I've left a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that poker room. And as you can see, Jason Lavallée from Montreal is the chip leader with about $5 million in chips. Right now, here are some of the former champions of the Festa Alago.
And what's unusual about this group of champions is that no American-born player has ever taken this WPT title. It's always been a foreign player. Let's see if that trend changes tonight.
Things could turn around. Over $1.2 million going to the winner. Let's go down to the felt. He's got his King-Jack. That was very good to him early on.
And he's got Kojak. Looks a little bit like Kojak's grandson or nephew or something, doesn't
But
it?
you think everyone that has no hair looks like Telly Savalas, so what are you going to do?
And I do. I think no hair and guys that play poker, they remind me of Telly.
All right. Well, he's going to call it. And Jason Lavallée, the Montreal card rack, has ace-queen this time. Looks like he's going to raise.
Well, you're always a little leery when the guy limps in under the gun, but it's not going to stop Jason from raising it. He makes it 300,000 to go.
Into Craig Crevillo,
who quickly calls 300,000. He also has the Kojak hand.
Freddie out, Jason out. And Sean Kunix will not compete.
So back around to Tommy. Very unusual that Tommy and Craig have the same hand, the King-Jack.
Just call him Telly if you want to, Mike. No, you want to.
You get angry when I do that.
Yes, I do.
Well, Tommy makes the call, so two guys got the same hand. Jason out in front with the ace-queen.
Let's go to the flop.
Now, flop comes ace-jack-deuce. Nice flop for Jason. He's flopped top pair. The other two guys have flopped second pair.
And they both check, surprisingly.
700.
Craig is now going to bet. He said they check. Maybe they don't have an ace. I've got second pair with top kicker. Let me make a wager here.
Yeah, 700,000. Tommy Vitas out.
What you got left after that?
And Lavallée saying, how much you got left?
He's put about half his stack in there, Vince. He's got 800,000 or 900,000 left. Now, the only way you could possibly fold this hand, in my mind, is that you specifically put this guy on ace-king or ace-jack. There is no other hand you can put him on where he wouldn't have come over the top of you pre-flop if he had you beat.
It's kind of sick. I think we have the same hand.
Now look at this. He's saying maybe we have the same hand. No, you're well out in front, my friend. Now show us why you're one of the top online players in the world and pump him back.
Well, part of his problem here is that he didn't bet himself. I don't know why you wouldn't bet with that kind of board.
Unless he wanted to check raise. You can't get that hurt getting involved here.
I fold.
Oh, look at this. I'm stunned. He's going to lay down his hand.
Wow, what a lay down there. Well, he made two mistakes here. One was not betting out when he flopped the two aces, and two was laying it down. He had to put his opponent exactly on ace-king or ace-jack there. Otherwise, he has to play that hand.
All I do is fold.
Sometimes you can over-respect the player, and that's exactly what happened there. But look at this. The wonder cam, he actually did make a good laydown. He would have had a bad beat there.
So Jason made the wrong play at the right time.
Stay tuned. We're coming back with more action here on the World Poker Tour.
Tonight's World Poker Tour brought to you by FullTiltPoker.net.
Welcome back to the Yankee Stadium of Poker, Bellagio, for the continuing coverage of the Festa Alago.
Last season's champ, Elke Gross-Perrier, went on to become the WPT Player of the Year. And Vince, you know all these players will love to follow in Elke's footsteps. Let's get back to the action.
And right now, Jason Lavallée is the chip leader with about 4.7 million in chips. The action's on him. He's got 8-6 this time. He won't play. And now Craig Crivillo with a 7-5. He also goes out. Freddie going away. And now Jason Burt. Very tight. He's got king-queen this time.
Well, I guarantee he's going to play this one on the button.
I'm all in.
Yep, he's gone all in. Sean Koenig's out.
Well, Tommy goes out as well, lays down the ace high. So a nice all-in bet there by the 22-year-old, and he picks up the pot. He's the youngest player at the table, graduate of Caltech, majored in mechanical engineering.
Yep, full-time poker player, first time in a WPT event.
Well, very impressive when you make a WPT final table the first time you play in a WPT tournament. Can't do better than that.
All right, to the felt we go again. Freddie Deeb, very patient, folds an ace-4.
Back around to Jason Burt.
He goes out.
I'm all in.
Round to the short stack. Sean Koenig, the entrepreneur from Columbus. He moves all in with the 8-6 suited here.
His wife, Chris, rooting him on.
I got a little over 500,000 left. Blinds are 50 and 100,000. Kind of hand you have to move in with.
Now Tommy Vitas, though, has a pair of fours and the button, and he mucks it quickly.
I'm a little surprised at that.
Lavallée out.
How much is it?
Oh, but look at this. Craig Crivillo saying how much?
550.
Well, he's definitely going to call it here with an ace-queen. You're not going to lay this hand down.
Yep, he makes the call.
He does make the call.
It is showdown time.
So the entrepreneur from Columbus, Ohio, Sean Koenig,
6-8 of
an
hearts.
underdog to stay alive, but let's see if he can get lucky.
Good luck, Sean.
Thank you.
Yep, Sean Koenig's from Ohio, the entrepreneur, on the ropes right now.
Sweat it back here.
Well, he's always happy, though.
It's good-natured for sure. Optimistic. Here come the first three, Mike.
Oh, it's come king, 10, 6, all diamonds.
He's got the sixes.
Oh, yeah, I'm up right now, but if a diamond comes or a jack, oh my
He has made a pair of sixes, but his opponent has a lot of outs.
Wow, who's the favorite?
An ace, a queen, a jack, or a diamond will all win the pot for him.
There's Craig's family.
Now everybody holding their breath. The three of hearts comes off on a turn. So far, so good for Sean.
Sean's still out in front.
One card to go here. Let's see if he can hold him off. He's got to dodge an ace, a queen, a jack, or a diamond.
His dream of becoming a WPT champion on the line, but it's a diamond.
Jack of diamonds comes off. Craig Crivillo is going to make an ace-high flush to win this pot and eliminate Sean Koenig from this tournament.
It's all right.
That's going to do it for the Buckeye. Out tonight in 6th place.
Yep, they'll take home close to $170,000. A big sport there, a big effort.
Good luck, everybody.
And just like that, 5 players remain at the Festa El Lago in Las Vegas. We're coming back with more action on the World Poker Tour. Welcome back to the Festa El Lago in Las Vegas. I'm Vince Van Patten alongside Mike Sexton. We have 5 players remaining.
Our current chip leader is the Canadian Jason Lavallée with about $4.9 million in chips.
Yep, Freddie Deeb going after his 3rd WPT title with about 3.5. Tommy Vitas in 2nd chip position, 3.7. They all got chips right now, except for the short stack. Jason Burt down to about 1.1. Let's go to the table.
Now action on Craig Crivello. He folds.
Yeah, Freddie also folding. And now Jason Burt with a 10-6. Won't play that.
So we got the battle of the blinds here. Tommy Vitas looks down at ace deuce of diamonds.
300.
He's going to raise it to 300,000.
Yeah, putting a little pressure on the chip leader, Lavallée, who has a 4-5 of diamonds.
And I've noticed he hasn't played these suited connectors at this final table, but here he's in position. He's got the chip lead. And he is going to make the call.
So ace deuce of diamonds up against 4-5 of diamonds.
Well, here comes the flop. Well, flop comes queen, 5, deuce. Tommy has flop bottom pair and checks. Jason has flop middle pair. And he also checks. So conservative play on the flop. A 3 comes off. Tommy again checks. Now Jason also has an open-end straight draw to go along with his 2nd pair.
And thus he is going to bet $375,000.
Well, he's got the best hand and the best draw.
Tommy with the pair of deuces and a straight draw.
Well, that's what he's saying is the guy didn't bet on the flop. Did a 3 really help this guy? Maybe he's got something like a jack-10 and just making a move at this pot. I'm going to call him with the 2 deuces.
All right, down to the river. Who's going to get lucky?
Well, a queen comes off.
Helps neither player. Again, Tommy Vitas checking.
I check.
True pair.
Which one?
Deuce.
He's just going to turn up his cards. He's going to win this pot with queens and 5s.
So the rich get richer. Chip leader extends his chip lead by a little bit. Jason Lavallée.
I like it.
Tonight we're playing for the winner, taking home over $1.2 million.
Chips later, at least.
Massive prize pool. And there, of course, Freddie Deeb going after his 3rd WPT title.
Well, here Freddie picks up a nice hand. He's got ace queen.
We open up late.
He's going to raise it, makes it 400,000 to go.
Next to act, Jason Burt. He's got ace jack of spades.
Well, Jason's been the most conservative player at this table.
I'm all in.
Here he's got a pretty decent hand. He's going all in.
Sure is Tommy Vitas out. Jason also out, as is Craig Crivello.
1.1.
I call.
And Freddie making the right call. He's going to love this.
Well, he's going to love it because he has his opponent dominated. It's ace queen versus ace jack. Freddie about a 3-1 favorite to win this pot and eliminate Jason Burt from this tournament.
Yeah, trouble lurking for Jason Burt, the graduate out of Caltech. Full-time poker player, first WPT event, in a lot of trouble right now.
Well, everybody on their feet. Here comes the flop. Well, it comes king, queen, 4. Freddie has flopped a pair of queens. Jason, however, can catch a 10 and make an ace-high straight to win this pot. 2 running spades would do it as well.
He's got some hope. Would he dare do that to the great Freddie Deeb? 2 cards to come. Here's 4th Street.
Well, 9 of diamonds comes off, so we are down to the river card. The 22-year-old must catch a 10 on the river to stay alive in this tournament.
Otherwise, he'd be out in 5th place. He continues to smile. Can he get lucky?
Nope. 8 of spades comes on the river, so that's going to do it for the mechanical engineering major. A graduate of Caltech, Jason Burt is going to be out in 5th place. And Vince, he can go get his compass and head back to the drawing board.
Yeah, well, he's going to pick up $208,000. And there you see Freddie Deeb.
So by winning that pot, Freddie Deeb takes 1 step closer to winning his 3rd WPT title.
Well, this is going to have to do it for now. We have run out of time.
So join us again next time for the conclusion of the final table of Bellagio's Festa El Lago. I don't understand what this is for.